Hello and welcome to another episode with the Toronto Dog Whisperer, the channel that helps you help your dog. In today's video, we're going to be having a very special guest, this beautiful American Bulldog. Her name is Skye. She's my neighbor's dog, and I got her for the day, so I figured I'd shoot an episode. And she has pretty severe fear and anxiety issues. And what we're going to do today is we're going to tackle some of the most difficult work, just because I got her for the day and my neighbor is a little bit nervous about doing this kind of work. So I thought I'd take advantage of the beautiful day that we have today and expose Skye to some of her fears, which include like a whole gamut of things. So she's afraid of actually the camera, which makes shooting this video a little bit more difficult, especially because I'm on my own. She's afraid of loud noises, drums, dogs barking, thunder, fireworks, the breeze. She's afraid of a whole huge allotment of things. And there you go. So Skye is afraid of a lot of different things, and a lot of times people look at a really powerful dog like this and they figure, okay, well, this dog's not going to be afraid of anything. If anything, other people, other dogs are going to be afraid of her, but it's not the case. So regardless of breed, any type of dog can become really fearful and anxious, and Skye's no exception. Okay, so I'm just going to take you through a little bit of her history, but not a lot, again, because the history of a dog or why they became fearful or anxious in the first place doesn't really matter. But when Skye was really young, she was attacked by another dog, and that caused a lot of her fear and anxiety issues when it came to other dogs. So her symptoms include, at the top of the list, is aggression towards dogs. She'll go after dogs if she feels threatened in the slightest way. And her owner is really nervous about that kind of thing. Not so much not just because she's worried about her own dog's safety, but she's also worried about how other dogs' safety comes into play. So that's the most serious symptom of her fear and anxiety. But some of the other ones that are really difficult is that she's a really big girl, and when she decides that she's afraid of something, she'll either shut down or she'll actually pull in the opposite direction of whatever it is that she's afraid of. And that is very hard to overcome because she's so powerful. Like, this is a massively powerful dog. And when I tell you that she's super strong, any description of how strong she is a super understatement. Look at how powerful she is when she digs in. Okay. There we go. So what we're going to do today is really simple, really straightforward. We're going to expose her to some of the things that she's really afraid of, and we're going to start with the highest priority and the most difficult, which is other dogs. So I brought her here to the dog park. We're going to walk outside. I'm going to see how she reacts, and then we'll take a trip inside and see how she does, depending on how she reacts. But you're going to see her shut down. You're going to see her get afraid, but I'm going to stick with her, and we're going to work through it. Even to get her to this point, she was so afraid of the camera that she wouldn't move for the first like 10-15 feet. So this is going to be a challenge for me, but I'm always up for the challenge. All right, let's go. So first things first, we're going to walk Skye outside of the dog park. We're going to use the fence to our advantage, and I just want to get her used to some of the different smells, some of the different sights, and most importantly, other dogs and the sounds that they make. So hopefully she understands that there's nothing to be afraid of. You can see I picked a time when the dog park's not too busy, so it should be a little bit easier. So we're just going to start with a walk. So far the walk outside the dog park is going really well. She's staying nice and calm. Her ears are back, she's relaxed. So we're just gonna go a little bit closer. So you can see I'm starting with her on the outside. And then I'm gonna turn around and walk her right next to the fence, which is a little bit closer, so it's a little bit higher challenge in terms of difficulty. So let's watch her and see how she does. So this is the camera. She's afraid of the camera. You can see her shutting down, but I help her move along. Whoa, close up. Okay, good. So far, so good. So far, so good. She's doing well. Sorry if the airport is really loud, but it is what it is. I live by an airport, so this is really good. She's using her nose. Hey, you curious? You curious, babe? Yeah, that's good. She's using her nose. I don't want her to use her eyes or her ears first. I want her to engage her nose so she becomes curious about what's going on inside the dog park and not afraid. So, that's good. Okay, so I'm happy with that. I'm actually a little bit surprised that she did so well. But hey, we'll take it. So because she did well and she's not really exhibiting some of her past symptoms, I feel comfortable taking her inside. I'm gonna leave her on a leash just because she is prone to becoming aggressive and it's hard to get a hold of her because she's super fast. Okay, so far so good. And I picked a day that it's not too busy, which should help. She's raring to go, which is good. So I'm going to start by walking her on the outside of the dog park and just work my way in and just hopefully get her nose going. That's what we're looking for, okay? We want to get curiosity going. So let's do a little bit like this. Okay? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if you saw that. She saw another dog going after a ball, and she went after him. Like, there we go. Hey. Okay. Come on, this way. Okay, it's a lot more bravado than actual aggression. So you gotta remember, she's really afraid. So I know this is a little bit controversial because a lot of people will be like, well, if this dog is aggressive, why are you taking her to the dog park? Well, the only way to help her through her fear issues is to expose her to it and to help her understand that there's nothing to be afraid of, and that she needs to develop some social skills that are going to help her to release her fear and anxiety. So I'm just waiting until she calms down. Okay. I don't know if you can see that. She's so powerful. I mean, I'm 185 pounds and she's dragging me around like a rag doll. So I'm trying not to use my strength, but what I'm going to do is going to take her for a bit of a walk again, just to help her calm down. Next step is taking her. Okay, this is good. There's a dog barking. Normally she gets afraid of this. Hey. Okay, that was actually really good. That was phenomenal. What we're doing is we're taking her towards what she's afraid of. Okay. Now I don't recommend this for the average person, but this kind of stuff is necessary. And this is where I come in, is I can help people do some of this more difficult stuff up front. So what we're going to do now is we're going to head towards other dogs. And there's a dog with a toy, which is a trigger. Okay. It's okay. She's just a little bit nervous, that's all. That was good. So what we're looking for here is just progress. We're just looking for her to experience this really difficult environment. And just to understand that there's nothing bad that's going to happen. So this is just the first step. I mean, it's going to take a while. It's going to take a while. But this is big for her. What I'm going to do now is walk her towards some other dogs. So I'm actually taking her towards other dogs, which seems counterintuitive, but this is what you need to do, and we're not going towards them, like directly towards them, we're just like heading towards their area. And when a dog that's afraid is moving towards something that they're afraid of, it helps them to overcome their fear. So she's still trying to pull me around, but you can't let them run away from their fear, because that'll just enforce the fear. So what we're doing now is we're actually following a little dog. Okay guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this episode with Skye. She did really, really well. She confronted a lot of her fears. She did try to go after one dog, but it wasn't really too intense. So they're gonna make mistakes. It's just part of the process. And hopefully when my neighbor sees this video, it gives her a little bit more confidence, and I'll continue working with this beautiful girl and her owner to help her get through her fear and anxiety issues, okay? So till next time, take care, and if you love your dog, which I love you, if you love your dog, take them for a walk. Take care. Plane taking off. I normally don't shoot outside. I'll just edit all that out. And then my knees are getting sore. Oh, jeez. This beautiful girl. No, no, no. Oh, shit. Again? Oh, you're so big. You're so big. You just won't sit still. Easy there, easy.